Hello, everybody. Defense here, and welcome back to episode 5. I think it's 5 of Tektopia. We're here with a little bit of a time lapse, and instead of music today, I'm going to be answering questions. I threw this out to Discord and Twitter, so if you guys aren't following me on those, Discord's linked down below. Twitter is at defense041, so check me out there. I retweet a lot of stuff, and I post funny hashtags, and that's pretty much it right now. I try and use it, but I don't know how to social media, so it's kind of tough for me. But yes, today we are going to be building our library. I decided to build the library because I need to boost current villager intelligence to make them work better and more efficiently, so that way I can get more emeralds to buy more stuff for more villagers. I think that's the fastest and easiest way to explain it. So we're going to let you watch this, and I am going to hop over and start answering a few questions. So I did get a good balance of questions here. A couple people, like Joe, decided to unload a whole bunch. So I'm actually going to start with a quick 4-slot question from our good buddy Joe Rilla. He says, what is your name? What is your quest? What is your favorite color? And what is this reference? My name is Defense. My quest is to capture all 151 original Pokemon. What is my favorite color? Probably I like dark green. Similar to the green I use in my thumbnail, behind the numbers. So I'd say that. And this reference is from Monty Python's Quest for the Holy Grail. I think it was that movie. Yeah, Monty Python's Quest for the Holy Grail. I had to think which Monty Python movie it was, but I'm pretty sure it's Quest for the Grail. So those are a couple of quick questions answered for our good buddy Joe Rilla. He's got a couple more, but we're going to bounce into those later. I thought I'd get a couple of quick funny ones out of the way. If you guys get that reference and understand it, good on you. You're all going to hate me for this, but I have never seen that movie. It is on my watch list. I just haven't gotten around to seeing it. Maybe I'll watch it on vacation this week. Who knows? Next one is from our buddy here, Jay, a.k.a. The Spoon. He goes by Jay, but for a while he was The Spoon, so we just call him that. He asked if I plan to play RuneScape or on stream. At the moment, I don't plan on playing RuneScape. I am getting back into RuneScape again. It seems like it's like every 6 months. I'm like, I want to play RuneScape, so I start playing again. But I am considering doing like a, I don't want to say mini-series because I want it to kind of like run, but I want to do a series on the YouTube channel for RuneScape. I don't know how many of you would be interested in it. I haven't really talked RuneScape with a lot of you, especially since some of you guys are new. You've probably never even seen my live streams, which are also linked down below, but we'll talk about that more later. But yeah, my issue with playing RuneScape, I love playing it, but I've always played it solo, so finding ways to make the tasks not drive me insane from just being the same thing over and over and over again to level yourself up. I just need to find a way to make that fun, you know what I mean? So once I figure that out, we're going to start a RuneScape series. So if that's something you guys are interested in, obviously let me know. That'd be very much appreciated. But at this moment, it's kind of up in the air. So we'll get to that when we get to it. Let's see. We have another question here from a new person on the channel, actually. Somebody who hopped into the Discord recently, Harry the Pro. They asked, what is my favorite book series and TV series? This one is tough. I clear a lot of books. I don't get to sit and read books anymore, which is kind of a bummer. But I use Audible. I talked about Audible all the time during live streams, so I'm going to bring it up now. I am not sponsored by Audible, but, you know, hey, give me a shout, guys. My favorite book series of all time is probably the Bartimaeus trilogy, but which actually has 4 books now, so I don't know if it's really considered a trilogy anymore, but that's completely beside the point. We'll deal with that another day, philosophical discussion. But another one is a lit RPG series called The Land. Lit RPG stands for literary role-playing game. It is amazing. It's by a guy named Alaron Kong, if you guys have a chance to check it out. It's not an everybody book series, but it is amazing and fun, and I highly recommend both of those series to anybody. They're both technically fantasy, Bartimaeus trilogy takes place in London, actually, and it's revolves around magicians and commoners, non-magicians, and it's awesome. So make sure you check both of those out. Favorite TV series is also hard. I'm a fan of very, very many shows, so I made a list. And they're probably the shows that I feel, hit you in the feels the hardest, teach you a lot, and are amazingly entertaining. First one on the list. These are in no specific order. I have Avatar: The Last Airbender, Futurama, just because Futurama's great and it was canceled like 6 times and brought back. A TV show from the Sci-Fi Channel called Eureka. That was a fun science one. Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood, another amazing show. Fairy Tail, another anime. And Doctor Who. So those are the lists. We can get into more discussion in the comments about those if you guys would like. If you guys want to tell me your favorite shows. But if you guys want to talk about more of that and why each of those shows are my favorite, I gave a quick little blurb there, but I only have 18 minutes to do this, so I can't go too in-depth on all of the questions. But yeah, those are the list of my favorites, and I would be perfectly fine having a discussion about why they are my favorites. So let me know about that. Let's see, what else do I got? We have one here from Xander Gaming. What countries would you like to visit in the near future? Ireland, Scotland, New Zealand. And I'd love to go to Antarctica, just to say I've been there. But all of those, Scotland and New Zealand for the views. Also the island of Skye, I don't know how it's actually pronounced. There's another book series that I read that had a cool people that lived out there. I know they don't actually live out there, but it was a cool based thing, and I just want to see the island just to see if the description's even close. New Zealand, you can blame Peter Jackson and Lord of the Rings for that one. And yeah, that's really it for those. I can't afford to travel to those places. I'm traveling to the Cape, which is like 4 hours from my house. And that's the most I can afford right now, Last year I went to Nova Scotia, which was pretty cool. But that's not too far north of me. That's up in Canada. So that was fun. We took a boat. It took a week. But yes, on to the next one. Actually, I'll hop into, because Xander has a second question. And this one's going to be quick and easy. Are there any games that are coming out soon that interest you? Honestly, I can't tell you any game trailers I've seen except for Kerbal Space Program 2. And honestly, that since that's the only trailer I've seen, their trailer was amazing, by the way. I have never watched a 2-minute commercial on YouTube before. And this popped up as a commercial, and I've watched it 3 times. So if you can make me want to watch a commercial and not click skip when it's available, I'd say I'll give your game a chance. I played a little bit of Kerbal Space 1, the first one, and it was fun. So I'm definitely going to give 2 a try. We might do a series on it. So if you guys are into the Kerbal Space stuff, it'd be pretty cool. Let's see. Next we have Zombie Liam. Why did Joe ask so many questions? And it says, please include that. So I'm going to, because it'll be funny. I don't know why Joe asked so many questions, because he's still got three more questions that I still haven't answered. Well, the first one was obviously 4 questions in one because it's part of a reference, but I don't know. If Joe wants to let me know why, he can let us all know why. But no, it's pretty cool. I'm fine. You guys, when I do this in the future, ask as many questions as you want. I'll try and get to as many as I can. So you are all more than welcome to do that. It is very fine. Then we have another quick question by Zombie Liam. How do you get your brains? I may be running out. Books. You gotta read stuff, and then you get more brains. They just kind of grow in your head. You can't eat the books, so don't do that. But if you read books, you grow brains. Yeah, that's how it works, right, guys? If you read stuff, your intelligence goes up. I think that's how it works. Whatever. Let's see. We're hopping back. You know, let's do another one from Jay the Spoon. Asking if I plan to play any more D&D. I had streamed D&D in the past on the channel with 5 other people. 1, 2. It was Nova, Niz, Dan, me. Yeah, 5 of us with a DM. Yep, and Robo was the DM. So we did that. That was in the old studio. Obviously, my new office space is a lot smaller, so I can't fit people in here. So D&D is a little bit more work. I am looking at options for it. We just haven't decided on it yet. It will be something that could happen, but I don't see it happening soon. I do have another game that I'm setting up with 3 other people because I have a small enough space to do it, called Blades in the Dark. It is another tabletop RPG. It is pretty awesome. I talked about it, I think the last live stream I did a little bit also. But more will be coming out about that. If you guys do want to check it out, it is called Blades in the Dark. It's pretty fun. I'm learning all the rules now so I can run the game. I will not be playing the game, but I will be running the game. And I do hope you guys do enjoy that. Hopefully October we'll be able to get started with that. One of the guys who's involved is getting married, so we gotta work around that. And then this vacation this week, and I have another another trip in October that I'm going on. Gonna do me some fishing. But there's that, and then there's also this is a hard maybe because I won't be running this, but I'll be participating in it. And we might record it for the channel. It is another tabletop RPG called Starfinder. It is pretty much the best way to describe it is D&D in space. That's pretty much all I know about it, to be honest. I know it's in space, and it involves dice and character sheets and weapons and magic, and maybe not magic. It might be technology. I don't know. But that's really what it is with that. I really loved doing D&D. I know you guys enjoyed watching it a ton. At the time, honestly, it was like my largest viewed, my most commonly viewed thing, and it was kind of a bummer we had to end it. And I did have the clips for it all so I could upload it, but we had a PC wipe while I was in that studio, and I don't have it anymore, which is a bummer. So we will hopefully be doing some form of tabletop for you guys in the near future. Let's see. We have a question here from Lava Drinker. Do you plan to play and record on any servers? At the moment, I'm going to say no. I am very, very much enjoying Tektopia, and I'm going to just kind of keep playing that. Destonia should be coming out again after vacation. If I have enough time, I'm going to try and get an episode out for you guys while I'm on vacation. But it's Saturday morning right now, and I am technically already on vacation, but I don't leave for vacation till Monday morning, so I still have to finish getting ready for vacation. So we're working that. So those are like my main Minecraft things right now, and I don't want to like throw in like another Minecraft survival thing. So it's tough. I do enjoy playing on servers because there's so many added things you can do, mini games, stores, collabs, stuff along those lines. So if like the right opportunity arises and it's something that I feel would benefit me and the channel, and I think you guys would enjoy it, I'd do it. You know what I mean? Just right now, I'm gonna say it's a no. So that's really it, you know. That's the long and the short of that answer. Let's see here. I got another one from Joe Rilla asking if I have tried Vegemite. Sorry, I typed in Vegemite instead of Vegemite. If so, would I? I have smelled Vegemite before. I don't think I'd eat it for the sake of eating it, but I might give it a try. You know, I think that'd be something pretty cool. Just to try, you know, I'm big into trying different foods, but like, Vegemite's a tough one to think. You know, like, yeah, I'll eat that. You know, why not? But, so that's that. Running short on time. Let me speed through a couple of quick ones. For you2 Envy Pro, or Envy as you guys know him as, asks, where do babies come from? Storks, that's what they're called. They fly him in, and they just drop him off. They come from some magical land. I think they actually come from where D&D actually takes place. Maybe. I could be wrong. I'm not a doctor. Sorry, I enjoyed that answer way too much. This one here, what supercar would you like to have currently? I am not a huge car guy. Which is funny because I work in the automotive industry. I've always liked the look of Aston Martins, so I looked up to see if Aston Martin had a supercar, and they do. It's called the Aston Martin Valkyrie. So there we go. That's my supercar pick right there. It looks wicked cool. I've always been a fan of the Aston Martins, so I thought, hey, they got a supercar. That's what I'll buy. I have another one here, and I just deleted who it was from accidentally. Lava Drinker. All right, I got another one from Lava here. What is your all-time favorite game, and why is it? So this is like the TV shows and books. This one's a tough one, because when I have played certain games, they are, I have very much enjoyed them. My decision is these are awesome. I love them. This is my favorite game ever. But very few times do I go back to those games. You know what I mean? So it's a tough choice on that. But one of the games that always, since I have started playing it, actually, when I first started playing it, I said I hated the game and it was dumb, is the game I'm playing right now, Minecraft. I have never walked away from Minecraft. Every time I come back to it, every time I do something, there's always something new. You know what I mean? Like this mod right here, all it literally did was change villagers, and it changed the whole game. You know what I mean? So that's such a huge thing to me, and I very much enjoy that. So, and then it's also RuneScape. As I said, I do get burned out after a while, but like I can start a character and I can play RuneScape and play RuneScape, So it's fun. I very much enjoy it. Those are just the two games, There's games that I've loved in the past that I don't really play, So I couldn't say that they're my all-time favorite games, like Spyro, Kingdom Hearts. I loved playing them at the time. Resistance is another one. But I don't think I'd really ever go back to them too often. I might go once or twice, but once you play through a story-based game, that's kind of it. You know the story, you know how it ends, you know what you need to do. So it takes away a bit of the game. I'm going to try and squeeze in these last two real quickly. Another one from Joe Rilla here. Have you played Wolfenstein Youngblood yet? I honestly have never played any Wolfenstein game. If I ever have the chance, I would love to. Just like classic Doom, I would love to play that also. Sadly, I don't currently have the time or... I was going to say facilities, but that's not really correct to play them. But I will give it a try and figure something out to give the Wolfenstein games a try, because they do look fun. So if you were a kid and this is from It's Josh, if you were a kid right now, how would you make money? Yard work. Mowing lawns is easy. Get a lawnmower, get a weed whacker, borrow one, I don't know, and then go and mow some people's lawns. That's what I'd say. But that is actually all my questions, and we kind of we're about to cut over the mark. So we're actually going to loop right back into the episode, and I am going to wrap it up. Maybe do a couple more things. I don't actually know yet. So I do hope you guys did enjoy this little time-lapse Q&A. If you guys have more questions, feel free to ask them down below, and I will save them for the next Q&A that we do. So thank you for watching this time lapse, and we're going to bring you on back to me. So that ended up being a build and a half. I am very, very happy with this. And yeah, I hope you guys did enjoy that little Q&A. In the future, if you guys do have questions, I will probably... Oh, I plan on doing more of these. If you guys do really enjoy them, I could probably do them monthly. Bi-monthly, something like that, So that is entirely up to you guys, but I do hope you did enjoy that little time lapse there. Oh, gotta get rid of a piece of dirt. There we go. But yes, so this is the build. You guys would have seen pictures of it already on Discord, especially by this point, because I posted pictures when I designed it. I wasn't originally going to post pictures when I designed it, but I was so happy with it, I needed to share it, like, right then and there. So I ended up doing that, and, you know, it's whatever. You know, I am fine with it. I am very happy with this build, and I'm gonna decorate it now. So we're gonna come in, we're gonna do a couple of fiddly bits, and if you guys, as you guys would have seen from the end of the time lapse there, they don't actually use the chairs. They just like stand on these bookshelves and the table. Like I set up chairs for them to like sit in and enjoy the fire, and they stand on the furniture. You know, like why? Why you gotta do this to me, huh? Well, somebody just got some intelligence. You're up to 11. Awesome. Well, you just did 2. What are you up to? 21. So, for those who don't know much, intelligence decides how fast you can level up in this game. How fast they level up. So if you haven't hit your intelligence level, if you haven't hit your job level, if you haven't hit this, okay, English hard. Here we go. If this number hasn't hit this number yet, this number will rise really fast. Once it hits this number, it slows down. There we go. I Englished it. Let's put, you know, I'm only going to put 1. I don't want that. Boink, 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 boink. Let's, bloop. And I want to put an acacia over here. Oh, I don't want that. I need the silky touchy. Let's put an acacia doodad right there. I'll put another one right here. And what have I not done yet? You know, I'll do another azure bluette. I always like that one. When it sits in the pots, it looks pretty nice. I wish it was a little bit bigger, like maybe up to where the yellow is on the bookcase. You know, and it was a little poofier. But see, they just... He went to... It looked like he was going to use the chair, but... You know, maybe it's because this is in the way. Let me take this out. And I'm gonna see. So their happiness goes up too. So this is great. Actually, there was somebody I wanted to give the day off to. So I don't know if any of you playing this have had this same issue. All of my other villagers are doing perfectly fine in relation to happiness. You know what I mean? Oh, we got a druid. Not a druid. We got a dude. I gotta show you my lady here. We'll do that in a second. But all of these guys here, the 2 of them, they just, no matter what, their happiness has not reached over 26 at all. So you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna get rid of that. Get rid of that. You know, I'm gonna give one of them the whole day off. You can go to the library, and that's what you're gonna do for the next couple of days. But yeah, it's the same over here. Oh, actually, no, this is the one. They're finishing out their tasks, but they, I just don't know why. Oh, so, like, where is she? She just follows the 2 of them around all day. I lost her again. Where is she? Right here. Yeah, so she just follows the 2 of them around all day, just playing music for them. But yeah, she's great. The downside is every time she plays, her happiness goes down, but I'm balancing that out with everything else that she's able to do, and I'm hoping that giving one of them the day off will help, and then I'll kind of swap them out back and forth. Actually, I'm going to tell you not to shear sheep, and you're not going to milk cows. There we go. So I'm hoping that'll help. If you guys are also noticing this issue, let me know. It'd be very much appreciated. See, they're already happier. Look at that. They're not, like, slouching around as much, and their happiness has gone up. I'm hoping they'll just kind of meander around the town, go to the library for a bit, hang out with the, why do I forget what it's called? The Bard. That's what it is, the Bard. So hopefully that'll happen. But as I said, if you guys are also noticing this issue, please let me know, because it might be a bug. I don't think so, but there's a chance, so let me know on that. But, yeah. I say yeah a lot in videos, and I gotta stop myself doing it. I have decided what we're gonna do for the tavern, and I am pumped. I just have to, first off, get a bunch of stuff together for it, and then I have to design it. It's probably gonna end up going, like, right in here. And we're going to do a beer garden. So, like everyone else, you know, like, everything else here so far is buildings. Buildings, 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 buildings. Everything's got big roofs, you know, fancy roofs, which don't get me wrong, I love that roof. But, like, everything's a building, you know, except for the farms. That's different, but... So what I want to do is I want to do as close to an open roof thing as I can. I got to find out what I can get away with on that in relation to what they consider a roof. So that way we can have a beer garden over here, because I think that'd be a really cool tavern to have. You know what I mean? So instead of having a traditional boxy tavern, I'm going to try and design a beer garden. If you guys don't know what a beer garden is, it's literally like a garden patio area where you drink beer and eat food. It's pretty much like an outdoor little restaurant-y doodad. So, I'm going to do that. I'm going to hope that it works. If you guys do have any build ideas on it, please send them to me in Discord. My Discord is linked down below. If you have any concepts, that'd be very, very much appreciated. I will struggle with this build, I know that. But I want it to have, like, a lot of green. So, like, I want a lot of bushes. I want flower. I'm going to do flower beds. I'm going to, you know, it's going to be fancy, fancy, fancy. At least that's the goal. We'll see if it's possible, and then how much work it's going to be to make it fit and make it work where I want it to work. So, that there. And one of the things I just remembered walking by this building, do you guys notice a difference? I got spruce trapdoors. So one of the people that I watch on YouTube also just started doing a playthrough of this, and they got the 1.14 textures for 1.12.2, and they agree with me 100% that the oak trapdoors are disgusting. They're useful for very few things, but spruce trapdoor is best trapdoor, and that will be the hashtag on this the video. So, because you know, why not? So all of my trapdoors are now spruce trapdoors, and I love it. I don't think it fits as well with this building anymore, but I might find something else to decorate the building with, but that is undecided at le moment. So we're going to do that. I'm going to figure that out. But yeah, so everything here is 1.14 textures, which is great. I love the sand. I love the path block. It's just, see, like, let's just stand here and look. And then I'm going to go option, where is it, resource packs? Yeah, it's Wells Knights texture pack. It will be linked down below, by the way, guys. So make sure you guys do check that out. Boom. So now you're gonna see. Doop 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 doop. There we go. The sand's all rough. The cobblestone's boring. The path is all squiggly. You know, old textures are old textures. Yeah, this, as I said, this is the big change that I was happy with. So I'm happy with that. I hope you guys do enjoy that. I love building with the new textures. I've gotten used to building with the new textures. That's why I built with brick, because the new brick texture is nice. It's not overly bright red. It is kind of worn looking, which is awesome. I originally designed this as open, but in my test world, villagers went, oh look, short way to door, and walked right through the fire. So I put up a wall. Because I don't want villagers dying. I had a decorative bit, but I went, oh yeah, baby villagers can jump up into 1-block holes. So I had to do that way, and it's kind of messy and boring. But that's the design process when working with villagers. Can they kill themselves with this? If the answer is yes, you probably aren't going to get to build it. But yeah, I actually have to go through and spawn-proof all that. But that is going to be all the time I have for this episode. I have to, well, I don't have to. I want to get one more episode recorded for you guys to go out while I'm on vacation. So let me know what you guys think of this. I am very much looking forward to it. The comments and everything. And yeah, if you have any more questions, let me know. And any of the questions that I asked you, we're more than welcome to answer them down below or over in the Discord, which is also linked down below. So thank you. And as always, I hope you all have a nice night, day, morning, evening, whatever it is, wherever you are. This is my defense. I hope to see you again soon. Peace.